really touching question that I've heard you've been called the man behind the digital mouse.
Really?
Yes.
Well, this is the man behind the digital mouse.
Well, how does that make you feel?
I just give him ulcers, and he has to find a way to get rid of them. Yeah? That's crazy. I mean, you know, I was the guy who makes games, and
but this is like an amazing game in tribute. I mean, this isn't just any game. This is a Disney, you know, it's a tribute, really, isn't it?
You know, look.
Don't be so humble.
Look, there almost 800 people worked on the game you saw today, right? And we never added up on the first game, but I bet there were 300, 400 people who worked on the first game total. You know, I mean, making video games is the most collaborative, crazy enterprise I can imagine. And by the way, the most difficult. Anybody thinks making movies is hard because he's never made a game.
You heard that here.
Imagine making a movie, and then everybody else gets to decide how fast they watch the movie, when they go to the movie, what they do in the movie, where the camera's pointed, and who the star is at any moment.
Yeah.
Wow, good point.
That's video games.
That's a good perspective right there.
You know, I mean, look. When I signed on with Disney, my mom's first response was, "It's about time." That should tell you everything you need.
That tells me everything.
I think the thing I will say is that the game is born out of passion and love.
Yeah.
And, hopefully you've seen that in evidence playing the game today. But
absolutely,
if something isn't made with care, then it feels different, and that's kind of a prerequisite for working at Junction Point.
Yeah, and I was talking to someone earlier and said, you know, when I first started Junction, when I started Junction Point, I think everybody came to work there because they wanted to make the next Deus Ex or the next System Shock or something. And when I came back and said, okay, we're gonna make a Mickey Mouse game, I saw these faces go, huh? And for the next several months, every once in a while I would have what I call a come to Mickey meeting.
Yes.
You know, where I would just say, okay, everybody, we're working for Disney, we're making a Mickey Mouse game. If you don't want to do that, go away. You know, and we'll part friends. And I lost some very talented people at Junction Point as a result of that. But at this point, everybody at the studio, everybody you met today, and everybody who you didn't get a chance to meet, we're all Disney fanatics. And I hope that shows it.
It definitely shows.
He met me 6 months before we officially started, and showed me these kind of early movies and stories and ideas, and it's like, this is what we're gonna do. And I said, all right, that's kind of crazy, but if you make it happen, I'll be Disney employee #1.
I love that.
Can you speak to some of the references